the Coalition for Educators in the Outdoors. So what kind of work do they do?
I've been involved with both Outward Bound Canada and the Coalition for Education in the Outdoors for quite a while. So Outward Bound Canada, I'm part of their research advisory committee, which we basically, you know, kind of it's the nitty-gritty work of kind of doing some of the evaluation stuff, but looking at what the impacts are of their programs. But what Outward Bound Canada does is really look at personal growth and development for youth in particular. And they offer over the summer and the winter programs that individuals can sign up for. And then they also offer school programs and group programs. And if folks are interested in that, I'd highly recommend looking at their programs. And of course, if you just go on any search engine and put in Outward Bound Canada, it will take you right to their website. They do have all kinds of programs as well for folks who are interested in working in the industry. They actually have a training academy that's running right now that's funded in a lot of ways for people to do some training. Some of it's online training, some of it's practical training in the field to see, if number one, if it is really what you think it is, and if it is for you as a career. Um, but again, it's a way to get your folks' hands wet on that, um, or in that, I guess. Yeah, so really, it's kind of personal growth and development using the outdoors, predominantly in outdoor activities. And anything from kind of wilderness expeditions to half day or full day experiences in urban settings. Like their headquarters is in Toronto and at the Brickworks in Evergreen Brickworks is
I did not
their
know
headquarters.
that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and they also have various arms across the country. So there's out west there's some places where they run trips out of as well. And Outward Bound is an international organization, so there's several schools in the United States as well as around the world for sure. Um, and the Coalition for Education in the Outdoors is kind of it's morphed over the years, but it's basically a group of universities and institutions that are interested in outdoor education and promoting it. And one of their big programs is basically a research symposium that happens every couple of years. And that's really for anybody who's interested in research, students, professors, professional researchers, like from some things like the American Camp Association. I think people from Outward Bound Canada sometimes go. But just to learn kind of what people are doing in terms of research and how that may impact their programs, kind of in any aspect of outdoor education. So it could be outdoor adventure education, which would be more activity based, people going on canoe trips, that type of thing, to more environmental education, outdoor education in schools, things like that. So it's a broad range of interests, but it's a unique interdisciplinary look at how the outdoors can be used as an educational place and be used as a way to educate students about a variety of things. So they're both really neat institutions. And again, if you put either Outward Bound Canada or Coalition for Education in the Outdoors into a search engine, it will take you to their websites.
We can also put that in the description. We'll have the
Yeah,
websites in the description for you, so you can save yourself a
excellent.
Google search. But
Yeah.
speaking of things in the description to look at, how can our listeners connect with your department?
Yeah, so again, of course, the easiest way to do that is just go to the Brock University website. That's brocku.ca. And from there, you can enter recreation and leisure studies in the search engine there, and that will take you to our department page. You can also, scroll, surf around and find us through it's the faculties and departments link, and then we're in the Faculty of Applied Health Sciences. So one thing just a note if you are looking is there is also a Department of Recreation Services, which is our on-campus, recreation service provider. So they run the pool, the intramural leagues. That's not us. We are a Department of Recreation and Leisure Studies. But many of our students end up working in recreation services, as lifeguards, as umpires and referees for the various intramurals, different things along those lines. So, um, So if you're looking for us, look for Department of Recreational Leisure Studies, and it's brocu.ca.
Awesome. We will have that linked in the description.
If you want to hear more stories, don't forget to subscribe, comment, and like. To support more youth by youth led projects, visit us at youthspeak.ca, where you can donate and spread youth mental health awareness.
YouthSpeak Charity. Speak, inspire, change.